Okay, welcome. We are going to do some movement today, so please make sure to modify if you do have any, um, injuries, any pain, anything that is tight in your body. So let's start off with our seated meditation. You can grab a meditation cushion if you like to use one of those, maybe a yoga block. You can always take a um, pillow or maybe even take a pillow and wrap it with a towel because that helps it to be just a little bit more firm underneath your sit bone. So we have about an hour together today. And so we'll just arrive into the space of the yoga practice, into the space of your body, and we'll use our breath to do it. As you stack the bones in this upright posture, you're setting up an environment for your breath to move in and out of the body rather than thinking about pumping the breath. Let's create this space to receive the breath. So doing less already. Hands can be palms face down on the thighs, or if you want to rest one hand on top of the other in the lap, like so, with the thumbs touching, that's another option. And then after you have received your breath, can you release it? So more of this space for allowing rather than initiating. Maybe you can hear the sound of my breath. Can you tune into the sound of your own breath? And if you have Ujjayi in the practice, we'll just take a couple more conscious breaths before we move into a period of silence. So that Ujjayi breath, that victorious breath, is contracting slightly at the back of the throat, making a little bit of a windy sound. Maybe feeling like you're breathing in and out through a straw, using the nose. For me, that constriction of the throat is a little bit of a slowing down, controlling the rate of breath washing in and washing out. Two more conscious full breaths, filling up and emptying out. Is there space for you to sit a little bit taller? This feeling of drawing the torso up away from the lower body, more space between each vertebra in the spine, a little bit more space between the top of the hips and bottoms of the ribs. And then we'll take about 2 minutes of silence here, a chance to just be with yourself, be with your breath, that anchor into the moment, anchor into stillness and silence. Starting back with your breath, maybe inviting in a couple of those deeper full body breaths, the Ujjayi breath. Using this buoyancy in the chest, in the diaphragm and the lungs to just help lift your body so that you're sitting tall again, feeling energy through the roof of your mouth, crown of your head. And then we'll bring the hands heart center. You can feel each finger right in the sides of the body coming to join here at the center, your sternum, your thumbs, just pressing up against your body, creating even more height at the back of the heart, and then calling on your intention, mantra, motivation, dedication, inspiration, something that feels good that you'll carry with you through this day. And if you don't have one, you can try on, I am here. One more breath. Slowly releasing the hands as you start to open your eyes. You can place your hands on the thighs, and we'll just take 3 shoulder circles, starting to just wake up the upper body. And we'll go ahead and press play on the playlist. The last one, incorporate your breath, breathing in as the shoulders come up. Exhale around and down. Moving your props out of the way if you had them. And we're going to go ahead and press play on the playlist. And we're going to press play. So if you're ready, 3, 2, 1. And then coming to a child's pose. Knees wide, toes touching. Already right here. Take your breath with you. Lower your torso through the legs. This bowing to your mat, bowing to your body. We have this silent agreement that we're here to move together. Sacred agreement that you get to listen to your body, taking any modifications or variations at any time. So, no need to try to keep up or force anything. Reach your arms really far out in front of you, maybe even coming up to a lifted elbow. Long reach. Start to turn out the upper arm. And then inhale, moving towards tabletop. If it's okay for you, drop the belly, come towards that cow pose. And then exhale, drawing back to child's pose again. So it's like a cat cow, but we're adding on the hips back and forth. Inhale forward, drop your heart, lift your gaze. Couple more, flowing with your breath. Slow and steady wins the race. There's nowhere else to be but here on your mat in your body. Let's do one more. Exhale, child's pose. Now we're going to take a side bend. So take your hands over to the right side. You can stack your left hand on top if you like, or maybe take a little bit of a twist. If you want to bind that top arm, you can go ahead. Slowly unwind, moving towards the other side. Walk your hands over. Feel the side bend first, and then add on if you're taking the twist or the bind. One more breath here. And just let gravity take your hips back. Unwind the top arm. Walk the hands back through the center. And then swing your arms back and tap the heels. And then elbows follow your sides. Release it. Maybe you rock your head side to side on the forehead. Reach your arms out, plant the hands. Inhale, tabletop. Come to just a flat back here, so neutral spine. And now we're going to take the right shoulder and right hip closer together, contracting on the right side. And then slowly around to the left. So it's like that C shape, other way, creating that lateral side bend in the spine. Make sure the hands are really turned on here. So we're already protecting our shoulders by using pressure through each knuckle. All the way around. Let's do two more. Turn the eyes of your elbows towards each other. So maybe that feels like you're drawing them a little bit more towards the top of the mat, helping to create more stability for the shoulders. Back through neutral. This time it's like you're doing a jump rope with your belly. So towards cow and then up and around. Engaging the core, getting that movement in the spine. Other direction. Through neutral. Press the back of your head towards the sky. So it's like a plank position in the spine and the neck here. And then we're going to stick the right foot towards the back of the mat and just pulse through the heel. But really keep things awake at the top of your core. Okay, spin that back foot down towards your modified side plank, and we're going to take wide sweeping circles with the top arm. Exhale through tabletop or high plank. And then drop the knees, left foot back of the mat, just pulse through the heel, wake it up. And then turn on those fingers again. Hands are still really working to create stability for the shoulders, that strength for your neck to release when we go towards downward dog. Okay, spin that back foot down, coming towards your modified side plank, and then add on sweeping circle with that top arm. Two more. Okay, come through tabletop. This time we're just taking hip circles. See if you can keep the belly lifted here. So there's a co-contraction happening between the front body and back body. Head is still lifted towards the ceiling, back of your head. Create that extension through the upper core. Other direction with your hips. Okay. Inhale, exhale, child's pose. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Walk it out. Create some movement, whatever feels good in your dog. If the shoulders are a problem and you need to drop your elbows, you can do that forearm dog. Or try grabbing the side edges of the mat. Sometimes that's enough to create a little bit more stability through the hands, the wrists, which creates stability for the shoulders. Bend your knees, walk your feet towards your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, two more. Inhale to rise, exhale to fold. And then this time standing all the way up, Tadasana Mountain Pose. Inhale, 5. Rolling up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms float up overhead. Exhale, hands through your heart. Hands at your sides. Tadasana Mountain Pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Exhale. This time, pause. We're going to take the palms facing the body. Inhale, arms are going to come to a T. Pause. Exhale, flip the palms up. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do that 2 more times. So palms are facing the body. Inhale, arms to a T. Palms are facing the earth. Exhale, flip the palms. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale all the way through. Heart center. Finish the breath. Inhale, reach it halfway to the arms. Exhale, flip the palms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale all the way through the heart. Good. This time, sweep it all the way up and on the inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, step your right foot back, downward dog. We're going to step the right foot forward, lunge position. Drop the back knee and just rock the hips forward and back. 2, 3, pause. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, come into your easy twist. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. And we're going to take those sweeping arm circles again. Back leg super straight and strong. Last one. Exhale, hands to the earth. We're going to take our three-legged dog. Right foot sweeps up and back. Stack the hips, open it up. Externally rotate that top leg, bend the top knee. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, bend it. Pause, small circles. Knee circles. And then other direction. As small or as wide as feels good for your hips. Pause in the scorpion. Squeeze that top foot towards your seat so you're really activating that hamstring. Inhale, reach it up straight. Exhale, step it forward, high crescent. Pause. And this reach through the spine, through the arms, really starts the low back towards those kidneys. Back heel pressing like there's a wall behind you. Exhale, hands to the earth. Flow through your version of vinyasa. If you're not sure what to do, follow me, high plank. Lower your body to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release it down. Slowly peel your body up and back on your way to downward dog. What's happening with the eyes of your elbows? That crease, that fold. And the left foot steps. And drop the back knee. And then rocking forward and back. 3, 2, 1. Pause with the hips forward, tuck the back toes, straighten that back leg. Easy twist. Out on your arm circles. Last one. Exhale, hands to the earth. We're going to take that three-legged dog. Stack the hips, externally rotate. Bend that top knee. Inhale, straighten it. What's happening with the shoulders and the fingers? Bend it. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Pause. Out on your knee circles. So right here, you already want to be pressing more into that thumb side of the hand, that triangle. So there's a pressing in of the hands, other direction with the knee, while the upper arm is turning out. So there's an oppositional pull here, turning in at the hands. Not turning in, but pressing into that thumb side, inner portion pressing, and then externally rotating your arm. Okay, hold that scorpion. Squeeze your foot towards your seat. In, straighten that leg. Exhale, step it forward, high crescent. So the upper arm is reaching right next to the ear. Lots of energy through the hands. And there's that action of external rotation still happening at the upper arm as you plug your shoulders towards the spine. Hands to the earth. Flow through your vinyasa, child's pose, downward dog, or follow me on your way to the earth. Touch down, baby cobra. And then exhale. This time, if you want to take a reverse plank, go ahead. Just draw the hands back slightly. Tuck the toes. Lift your heart before the hips. Exhale. Walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. For right foot steps, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms reach up this time. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Grab the left wrist, side bend up and over. You're going to really squeeze that left glute to get the stretch all the way through the hip flexor. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, up and over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale, both hands reach up. Hands to the earth. Tuck the back toes, straighten the back leg, and now you're going to straighten the front leg towards that pyramid variation with the back heel up. Take your right thumb into the right hip crease and draw it back. If you need to use the blocks, go ahead. Using the blocks as like an extension for the arms so that we don't have to round the spine as much. More space. And as we lengthen out the spine, that helps us to keep the stretch right into the legs and the hips. Okay, drop the back knee. Come back to your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. This time, clasp the hands, rest your head in your hands, take that baby back bend, hammock, neck traction. Do you want to let those hips fall towards the earth for a deeper stretch? Or maybe squeezing that left glute, pressing into the earth with your left shin. Inhale, arms reach up as the hips pull back. Now we're going to stack the hips over that back knee and come towards your half split. You can use the blocks again, straightening up that front leg. You can ripple out through the spine to create more length. And then let's take both hands over to the right. See if you can keep your hips square. Same action of the right hip crease moving back. Slowly come back through the center. Bend that front leg. Straighten the back leg. We're going to come to the easy twist again. This time, take the half bind, wrap that top arm up and around. Strengthen up the back leg. Turn it on. Good. Inhale, top arm reaches up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Your version of vinyasa or downward dog, or just take a three-legged plank pause. Okay, exhale, downward dog. This time, left foot steps forward. Anjaneyasana, low lunge, arms reach up. Take that side bend, grab the right wrist up and over. Inhale to the center. Anchor your shoulders and then take the side bend. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Hands to the earth. Straighten the back leg and then straighten the front leg. Pyramid variation. Back heel stays up. We're going to take left thumb into the left hip crease. Grab the blocks if you need them. No such thing as too much support. See if you can really pick your belly up away from the legs. Okay, bend that front knee. Drop the back knee, Anjaneyasana. Draw the body all the way up. Reach the arms up. Maybe it's the other thumb in front this time. Cradle your head. And if you want, you can let your hips just fall to the earth to get a deeper hip flexor stretch. Okay, start to draw the hips over that back knee. Arms reach up. And then exhale, half split, half Hanumanasana. Infuse this shape with your breath, your expression. And now walk your hands over to the left. And you draw that left hip crease back. Oh, you're feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, back around, create length in the spine. And bend that front leg. Move your blocks out of the way unless you need them. For the easy twist, straighten that back leg. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Take the half bind if you want. More energy through the back heel. One more breath. Top arm releases to the earth. Vinyasa or three-legged plank. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, downward dog. Good. Bend one knee and then the other. Just walk it out. Bend your knees. Walk your hands all the way to the back of the mat. Clasp your hands behind the head. Let the weight of your arms draw your head to the earth. We're not pulling, we're just resting. personal assist. Okay, release your hands to the earth. If you have a hard time touching the earth here, go ahead and grab one of your blocks. Okay, we're in a forward fold. Halfway lift, reset the spine. And we're going to take our left hand in front of our face, right at the center of the mat. So hand on the earth or on the block. Bend your left knee, turn towards the right arm towards the sky. See if you can keep your weight forward towards the balls of the feet, or roll out your wrist. Other direction. Okay, pause here or take the half bind. Hang out here, or if you want to add on, grab your left hand outside the right foot. If you're ready for more, take the balance, spill your weight into the left foot, and then just start to move that right leg out towards the side. Maybe it's just 2 inches off the ground. That's enough. Okay, slowly come out of it. So place your foot back to the earth. Maybe you take your hand back onto the block or under the face. Unwind that top arm. Roll out the wrist. Exhale, bend both knees as you come back through the center. Halfway lift, reset. Exhale. Okay, right hand in front of your face. Already here, can you move your weight forward? Can you shift your hips over the balls of the feet? Bend the right knee, twist towards the left. And keep that right elbow crease, the eye of the elbow moving forward. Wrist circles on the left. And then take your half bind if you want it. Otherwise, you can always just rest the top arm on the hip or the sacrum. This is enough. Work the stretch in the legs or add on. What's happening with that right arm? Sometimes the elbow wants to just turn everything in, but can you turn it out just like you're doing in downward dog? Adding on, grab outside that left foot. Can you be gentle with yourself here while still creating stability in the body and flowing with your breath? Add the balance if you want it. Slowly unwind. Place your foot back to the earth. Bottom hand in front of the face or on the block. Unwind the top arm. Take a couple wrist circles. Bend both knees, torso to the center. Halfway lift. And exhale, release. Move your block out of the way. Actually, take your block and put it inside the legs. So everybody grab your block if you have one. Put it inside the legs and then slowly roll up to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Arms will reach up. And then we're going to side bend. So grab that right wrist up and over. Squeeze the block like you're trying to press the block towards the back of the mat, as if it's coming through a mail slot there. Inhale back to the center. Bring those shoulders away from the ear, side bend up and over to the left. Inhale, last one. Really active legs. The legs are working so much right now. Inhale, exhale, clear your energy through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, reach it up. Exhale through the mouth. We'll do one more like that. Inhale, exhale. This time we're going to the other side. So grab the left wrist, side bend up and over. Inhale, and back up. Exhale, up and over. The last one. Inhale, exhale through the mouth, clear your energy 3 times. Inhale, exhale. And breathing in, breathing out. Okay, take that block, release it, come towards the top of the mat. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward, bend at the knees slightly. Halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior 2. Out on your gaze. Flip the front palm up. And then just take that arm straight up towards the sky. We're not reversing it. And we're going to bend the elbow and take the shoulder stretch. Pause here or out on the bind. And now, if you want, you can reverse it. Inhale, warrior 2, release the grasp. Flip the front palm, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Your version. Take your top hand to the hip, and we're coming towards Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Use your block if you need it. Get your hips set up, and then press up into it. And when you're ready, take your top arm all the way up towards the sky. What's happening with that bottom arm? Is the is the elbow, eye of the elbow turning in again? Can you turn it out? One more breath. Exhale. We're going to take our standing split. So face the earth. Lift that foot up. Exhale, chair pose. Stamp it right next to the right foot. Arms come up. Exhale, drinking bird. Hands press back, come onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, sit into it. 2 more times. Inhale, stand tall, baby back bend. Extended Tadasana, and then forward fold, halfway lift. Downward dog. And then let's actually take the feet wide. And then we're going to take only the right foot and just spin it down to get a little bit of a hip stretch. And then back up, and then left foot, spin it to the earth. Turn that leg out, get a little stretch. Back to downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior 2. Okay, flip the front palm and then just reach it straight up to the sky. Bend the elbow. And then reaching up and around, just take your shoulder stretch. If you want, you can take the half bind, or sorry, full bind. Pause here. And now add on that reverse if you want it. One more breath. Inhale, release the hands, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse it, regular. And then side angle, reach that front arm all the way forward, hand to the earth or elbow to the knee. And then take your top arm to the hip, setting up for your half moon. Start to launch yourself forward. Feel your weight over that left foot and then take the top leg up. And then add on, top arm reaches towards the sky. So both the standing leg is turning out and you want this bottom arm also to turn out, opening up to the chest. Flex the top foot. You got this, one more breath. Turn on the front body, your core, and then standing split, face the earth. Exhale, chair pose. Arms reach up. Exhale, balls of the feet, drinking bird. Press, tricep press back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, last one. Exhale, press it back. This time, drop the heels. Inhale, stand tall. You can hook the thumbs to reach up and back. And then forward fold. Release everything to the earth. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. This time, you're going to sit your hips to the ground, coming towards your boat pose, Navasana, your version. You can even have your feet on the earth. Let's twist towards the left. So your left arm comes outside the right knee. Up and over other side. This time, as you twist, we're going to draw the right elbow back, like you're drawing your bow and arrow. Inhale through the center. Exhale, draw the left arm back. Twist. Inhale to the center. More times. Exhale, draw it back. Create a fist. Inhale. Exhale. Pull. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Exhale, rock and roll. This time, let's extend the left leg long. Right leg comes in front for hip stretch. And up and over other side. Right leg long, left leg bent. Okay, stay where you are. Take that long leg and bend it, fold it behind. It can either be tight in or 90-degree angle, whatever feels good for you. And we're just gonna start to lift that back knee up and then back to the earth. Inhale, lift it. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Pause, take your hands all the way to the sky. Stay here. Can you take your foot off the earth? I can barely do it, but this is really good for us. So see if you can get that strength. And then exhale, release everything down, hands to the earth, and then we're gonna flip it all the way around so we're coming to the other side. Okay, and then just lift the knee first. Exhale, back knee lifts. Can you sit really tall as you do this? Last one. And this time we're gonna hold it. Arms reach up. This might be enough for you. Just hold there, or try to lift the foot. And ideally, you're not supposed to lean the way I am. See what's available. Exhale, release everything down, and then swing it around. Let's come to a regular cross seat, Sukhasana, and then just rock forward and back. Other shin in front. Create length in the spine as you do this. Lift the heart. Okay, feet are going to come pretty wide. We're going to take our windshield wipers. And so you can take the kickstand arms and just let your knees fall to one side and then the other. So you can really slow it down here to get a really deep release at the top of the femur. And as you work with the breath, you can just let gravity draw your bones towards the earth. Make sure you're not tweaking your knee at all. We really want this to be focused at the top hip, top of the femur at the hip. Finding your version. Maybe you want to swing the torso around to get more of that pigeon, half pigeon quality. Making sure you're even on both sides. If you did something on one side, just make sure you do it on the other. And then when you're ready, we're going to come through the center, both legs long. Either just sitting tall, or you can take your fold forward like your pancake, or kickstand arms behind you to support the low back. Let's sit tall. We're going to fold that right knee. And you can even, actually, let's just keep it like so. Take your left arm, reach it across. Inhale, right arm towards the sky. Pause here. Or side bend up and over. Another variation is to fold the leg behind. You can actually try to grab. You can even try to grab underneath the leg to grab that shin. Inhale back up. Let's take our Baddha Konasana to switch sides. Both feet come in, sit tall. Folding forward, you can take your elbows inside the knees. Okay, right leg long. We're going to take that left foot and plant it. Right arm reaches across, grab the shin, left arm to the sky. Turn on your right leg, and then side bend up and over. And then if you want to change into that other leg variation, you can. Slowly coming out of it. Both feet come in, Baddha Konasana. Forward fold. Inhale, sit tall. Take your feet back out towards that Navasana. Modification. And then we're just taking the arms. If it's easy for you to come into that half boat or full boat, go ahead. I'm going to keep my feet down for this one. And we're taking the arms up and around the world. Other direction. Up and around. Other direction. One more. Hold on behind the knees, lift the heart, and then plant your hands, and we're coming towards reverse tabletop. Try not to turn your head like I did in this. So just keep your head up towards the ceiling, your gaze. Exhale, release your hips to the earth. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, hips to the earth. Last one. Fingers facing forward, back, or to the side. Lift your hips, engage through the back of the leg. Exhale, hips to the earth. We're going to take a figure four here. So fold that right leg up and over. We're just going to sit up into it. So it's almost like you're threading the needle. And then you can rock side to side. Lift the back of your heart. Unwind. Other side. Lift the heart. Exhale, unwind the legs. And then slowly release your body down towards the mat. This time, we're going to take our figure four again, right side. And then we're going to come into a twist, but follow my guidance. We're going to lay all the way on to the left side. So turn on to your left so much that the right foot plants to the earth. Your legs stay in the same exact shape. If you want to feel it more in the hips, you can always draw your knees closer to the chest, keeping that same shape. You can take your right hand onto the right knee, create a little padding with the arm if you need it for your head. But take the right arm and press the knee away. And now we're going to open up into the twist so that top arm sweeps wide, arms to a T as you turn your sternum towards the ceiling. And now you can take your left hand against the right knee to help coax the leg away from you, continuing to get your hips stretched. And adding the gaze only if it's easy and comfortable. to come out of it. We're rolling all the way back to the left side, come all the way over, and then we're coming back onto the spine in one piece. So take your legs with you, unwind. You can center yourself on your yoga mat, and then it's the left leg up and over to the figure four, and then rolling onto your right side. Keep your legs in that same shape. Adjusting myself so I have space here. And then if you need to fold the legs up, a deeper fold at the hips so that you can feel the stretch, go ahead. Left hand, left knee. And then when you're ready, opening up to your twist. And you can take the right hand across to that left knee, personal assist, to create a little bit more external rotation. One more breath. Slowly unwind, roll all the way back to your right side. And then all in one piece onto your back. And then unwind the legs, bring both knees in, Uttanasana. And let's take those knee circles. Knees come away from each other and then around and together. You can let them be big, juicy circles. Other direction. If your body is calling for anything else, now's the time to take it. And then we're going to move towards our happy baby. Feet towards the sky. And then knees towards the armpits. You can wrap your arms like a hug around the backs of the thighs, or arms inside the legs. Palms are facing each other. And then your hands stay in that same, facing that same direction as you just grab outside the foot. So palms still facing each other, arms still inside the legs. And then now start to draw your shoulders back. And if you want to rock, you can rock. If you want to straighten one leg and then the other, you can. And grabbing whatever you need for a comfortable resting pose, Shavasana, final posture. Laying your body long on the mat. If you need support under the knees, please take it. Palms are face up. Snuggle the elbows a little bit closer to the body than your hands. And it's going to create that external rotation in the upper arm. You can even tuck the shoulders under the body to create even more opening at the upper torso, right under the collarbones, these upper lobes of your lungs. Space to breathe, really inviting the breath to Feel the full capacity, the full complexity of all those nooks and crannies inside the lungs. Oh, letting it be easy. Couple more breaths to really let yourself sink into your body, your energetic body, just melting into the physical. When you're ready, use your breath to create length in the body. And as you're ready, you'll start to reach your arms up overhead, waking up like quality, creating length in your physical body. Moving as you like your version towards seated. Let your head hang down. Eyes can remain closed. And then now, allowing the chin to come level as you sit tall, feeling the length in your spine, feeling the earth tethered hips grounding, connection to Mother Earth. And then as you bring your hands heart center, coming back to your intention, present in body, mind, spirit, connected to each other through this screen, through the blessing of technology, and this yoga practice, connected by our breath. We'll breathe together one time to seal the practice. Exhale to prepare. And breathing in. And breathing out. Thank you. Okay, thanks so much for coming to class. Making sure to give yourself a little bit of credit for showing up, that gratitude for how your body is capable of moving, and then taking whatever aftercare, self care that you need for your body.